Check it out, people. It's Fresh Mark Scents with another fresh review, aka Zesty Fragrances. Today I've just sprayed a little sample of Terre D Hermes Givree. That's spelled Givree. So check it out. I'm going to do a full review of it just a little bit later. Whatever you do, people, stay free and stay fresh. And welcome back to another episode of Zest for Life, aka Fresh Mark Scents Fragrances. These are the freshest fragrances, and today, as promised, we are recommending Terre D Hermes Eau Givree. What is it all about? Is it all worth the hype? Is it even worth a different name from Eau de Cologne and all that? Well, what is it? This seems to be a more zesty, fresh, eye, um, let's say, mineral version of the iconic Terre de Hermes fragrance. The Eau de Toilette is an oak moss, orange, and vetiver fragrance, which doesn't have too much um, life to it really, because the oak moss, it dampens it down and it makes it feel like a wet wood fragrance, wet oak moss with a bit of mandarin orange and a tiny bit of vetiver to keep it green. However, this is a lighter version, slightly more mineral fresh, almost with sea minerals and watery notes. And this is almost like, if I was to compare Terre de Hermes and this, I would say this is the lighter, zesty version. Upon spraying it, you get a clementine note and mandarin. So you get some sweetness, something a bit more juicy and aquatic. You also get the same mandarin note as the original, the Terre de Hermes Eau de Toilette. However, I really do think this is the younger man's version. Also recommended by Jeremy Fragrance, now that I remember it, my photographic memory. I remember he was talking about this Eau Givree as a more light and fresh version, and some ladies enjoyed that more because it's less of a mature scent, more of a young man and sort of uplifting, bright scent, as compared to something that reminds you of more darker skies, more autumn weather, like Terre de Hermes Eau de Toilette, the original. This reminds me of summer, clementine, little bit of vetiver freshness, but it's icy like Hugo Reversed. And I think it's a happy medium ground for people who want to wear the Terre de Hermes brand without seeming stuffy. So there's quite a few by this brand, Terre de Hermes, sort of like mature to young man's game. There's ladies' fragrances, of course, as well, lots of unisex fragrances. But when you wear things like Rocker Bar from Terre de Hermes, you get a very mature finish, and this is definitely younger in the spectrum of products that they sell at Terre de Hermes. Very fresh, very light. And by the way, this is the scent of the day, Lacoste L212 French Panache. This is apples, um, narcissus for that sweet green finish, sweet green natural finish. Why don't I mix apples with oranges? Just to tell the difference really, because this is a fresh red apple, and as a top up I had this when it was very hot outside. Don't blame me for mixing apples and oranges, but it definitely helps you catch the difference between something that is sweet, fruity, and a red, fresh apple, and a sweet, juicy orange. So it's a good way of training your brain, or at least my brain. So that is the scent of the day, Lacoste French Panache, and this is the sample that I was carrying with me, Eau de Givree. Eau Givree. And the reason why it's spelled so strange is because I think it's a cologne version of the original scent. Definitely, people, check it out at, I think you get Ely's, there is House of Fraser in central London. That, I think that recently closed down, but any shop that has Terre D Hermes, they would have Eau Givree. It is the see-through bottle with a lighter cap. I think it's a white sprayer. And ask for Eau Givree because I think this is the young man's choice and a brighter version out of the Terre de Hermes. I think this is the only one that I'd get from that same line of DNA because it's the youngest and freshest out of them. Definitely check it out, people. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Is Eau Givree better for you than the Eau de Toilette of Terre de Hermes? I think it's a welcome step forward and a more modern twist, and I'm happy that they added this to their DNA collection because it's noticeable as Terre de Hermes DNA. However, it has a fresh, lively, juicy sort of vetiver kick to it. Definitely check it out, people. Whatever you do, people, stay free and stay fresh. Pow! Another one, like, comment, and subscribe.